Joe?
Yeah.
Another team? You already had your spot.
Yeah, for sure.
So what was the goal coming in today?
Just to kind of feel out the ring and enjoy it, and hopefully my training partner Veronica, who has 2 more years at Vanderbilt, hopefully she gets in on rank because you take 4 in the women's discus. So fingers crossed for her. So it's kind of felt more of a team effort. You know, she was trying to peak for this meet. I'm trying to have a good series, so it was a pretty fun day.
How important is it to kind of get a feel for this ring? Because I mean, there's talk about just exactly the surface and all that stuff. You came out here pre. Was it different this time around?
I feel like they may have actually washed it a little bit, but to be honest, it's an amazing ring. Except when it gets wet, it gets a little slippery. But you know, if you have good balance and good technique, it's not as harsh on you. So I'd like to think I'm in that category for most of my throws, but maybe not the last 3 today, but the first 3, I think if it was raining, I wouldn't have a problem.
Joe, since you already got that standard, you kind of in a fine-tuning frame of mind?
Yeah, I mean, I'm in the, you know, I did a lot of meets this year. I went over to Europe. I was like, you know, I'm trying to just kind of scrap as much as I can get and go overseas, make some money, throw far. I'm pretty happy with my consistency this year. I think I've had, about almost every one of my meets over 22, if not close to it. So I'm happy today to get a little closer to 23. 2 throws at my, you know, right under my PR, 22. Both of them are the exact same, 22.87. So 3 inches away from the PR is not too bad. So I'd like to throw a PR at Worlds just because I think I'm in shape for it. But you know, ultimately get a medal because I mean, if the U.S. shot putters were too good to not sweep, and I think we had the opportunity to do that, especially bringing 4 guys. So. You know, I think some guys like Tom Walsh are going to make it hard. Some of the Polish guys, Italian guys will make it hard, but I think we'll represent well.
You feel that as flag and represent?
Yeah, for sure. Especially on home soil. I feel like the U.S. shot putters, like, you have a duty. You know, every major championship I've been to, I've gotten a medal, and I feel like that's kind of your responsibility because somebody who doesn't get on the team, they're a potential medalist. So you kind of have to do it for them. And you know, I looked up to Adam Nelson, Reese Hoffa, Christian Cantwell. They started that tradition, you know, and it's our job to keep it going.
So you're going in as defending world champion. What does it mean to you to be able to defend your championship on home soil?
It means I got to throw far. You know, ultimately, it's simple as it is. You know, what we're throwing every meet, it's just like rewriting history books of what a good throw was. You know, I remember coming out of college. This is my 10th year as a pro. If you were a 70-footer, you were a big deal. Now, if you're a 22-meter guy, you don't even get the meets. So it's just been crazy to see this transition, to be part of it, to push the sport in a better direction. But of course, it doesn't make it easier. So I know Ryan will be ready to throw far. I think a bunch of guys will be ready. So it's ultimately coming here and just defending the soil. If he wins it, I'm okay with it. I win it, of course, I want that. But just like Doha, it was a dogfight. I think you're going to see the same thing.
In the family too, right? Your wife's coaching, right?
Yeah, for sure.
Named. That's amazing.
Yeah,
What's it gonna be like?
she's the women's team coach this time.
Yeah.
She was the men's in Doha. So
Yep.
yeah, she'll be there the whole time, and it'll be fun because you know ultimately having her is a great thing for me. But I think all the girls will be happy. I mean, even the women shot putter, she's all had a coaching relationship with them at one point. So it's pretty cool for her because you know it's kind of full circle, you know, and you kind of see everything happening. And of course, I get to pull her out of the stands and give her a kiss if I throw far, but I get the mean look if I don't. So I got to try to keep her happy.
How confident are you to beat the record?
I mean, I know I'm in shape to throw my PR. I mean, I'm just happy to be close to it today. You know, I think I let off the gas a little bit. Probably should have had another sandwich. I got a little tired. We had a lot of breaks out there today, but to be honest, I feel like I could throw farther than I ever have, especially because I don't foul anymore, which is weird. My technique has been really good. So I think I kind of have to flip the switch here and maybe rev the engine, maybe have some big fouls, maybe start to go after it a little bit more. But it's been really nice to be in the ring for 6 rows and have them all pretty far. So that's a new thing I've been doing this past couple of years, and I thank my wife for that.
I want to know a little bit more about these sandwiches. So what was the strategy? How many did you
Well, I went to
consume?
Pita Pit and Firehouse today.
Okay.
So yeah, and of course Firehouse is a go-to. I probably should have had 2 of them. And the Pita Pit wasn't enough carbs, so I was dying a little bit after the first 3 throws and our 25-minute break in between. So, yeah, maybe next time I gotta double up.
What's for dinner tonight, man?
That's a good question. You know what? Eugene doesn't have any good steak places, or there's one place, but they're all small portions. They're all 8 ounces. That's not a real steak. That's an entree. So I gotta find somewhere that has. I mean, besides like a Texas Roadhouse, and you know, I was looking for a little bit fancier, nicer than that. So I hope I can have a big steak. I'm excited to be here this weekend. I have a little thing with Duluth Trading Company on Sunday. People are going to come by and stop by. I brought all my medals, so it'll be cool to see some people who want to support the throws.
Appreciate you.
Yeah, thanks, Chris.